Hi, man. So now we got through with these music questions. Let's talk about some topics that are going on in our society.
Okay.
All right, man. How do you feel about the breaking news? Happening with these kids getting shot by the police officers, police brutality. I think it's at a high rate. What about yourself?
It's past the high rate. It started what? It ain't just started with Trayvon Martin. It just went back into effect with Trayvon Martin. Blacks and Mexicans, we have it the worst. It's never been no secret that we be racially profiled by the law, which is the justice system. Let me just say this. I don't have a problem with a police officer that does his job. If you do your job by the book the correct way, then hey, you do your job. But when you out here robbing the dope man, and so you can get out here and slang to whoever the cartel is or whatever it is going on, robbing your own department for dope and framing me or you because they feel like they can, it turns gang related, and it sets off a purge. That's what it's gonna be after all of this. It sets off a purge.
All right, man. Another question is, bro. This is a lot of people think, man. All right, I'm your boy.
Yeah.
I'm Hispanic.
Yeah.
We're not the same ethnicity. Why is it that people still look at me and you all crazy just because we're two different cultures? But you know what? We make things work in our community.
Because exactly what you just said, we make things work in our community. Where we live at and how it's built, if it looks impressive and we live here, we did that. We didn't tell nobody to come make us look like where they at, that make our neighborhood look like yours. If a person can come over here and reconstruct how our way of living is, why are they acceptable that we can't even pass through their neighborhoods without even getting looked at wrong? We got a hoodie on, colored tee, baggy pants. That's profiling. That's racially profiling.
All right, man. So this is my last and final question, man. What is your outcome and your point of view on the world right now?
My outcome and point of view?
Yes,
like
of the
I said,
world.
It's a purge about to happen. It's about to get so out of hand that, let me say this. Good question. I'll give you an answer to it. We're fighting each other right about now. It sounds crazy. United States versus America. Okay?
We're at war with
We're at war
ourselves.
with our own self. We're the best country because we have structure, blueprints, and maps to all of this. Our way of living in America, in our country. But we're the worst country because we're crooked. We stab our own selves in the back. That's why I'm saying United States versus America. Now, if Iraq is seeing us, all these problems that we having within ourselves, that's just opening the door up for them to come back over here, opening the door up for terrorists. If they see us fighting each other and we ride our own country, don't be surprised about a sneak attack that they'll put on us worse than 9/11. And if that happens, every person for themselves. It's a free-for-all. It's going to be a frenzy like land sharks, and it ain't going to be no stopping it. It's going to be a purge.
All right, one more thing, man. I overheard you saying Obama has not even made a statement about the recent activities that's been going on.
He hasn't. Obama hasn't said, I haven't personally seen him say anything.
Do you
I
think
seen
he's going to speak out?
He will, but he needs to know the right things to say. Nobody knows the right things to say. Like how I'm sitting here trying to explain this all of a sudden, nobody really could just come up with the right words to say and hope that people will listen, because nobody's listening no more. I will say that. Them people not trying to hear it. After Trayvon got off, after Zimmerman got off with Trayvon, that right there was a shock. And then the other kid, I forgot his name, he got killed. People was like, okay, once that guy got off from killing him, it's like, ain't nothing happening to these people killing our kids. And now this has happened with St. Louis, north of Ferguson or east or whatever in St. Louis. Kid gets killed with his hands up on the ground. That's unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? So how many times is it going to happen? And then we keep seeing these people get off. And we talking about it, but nobody's doing anything. So these people are tired of it now. Finally, these people are tired of it. And then breaking news, all of a sudden, 2 cops just shot another black person down there with a knife. Was he threatening them? I don't know. But 2 cops shot him. He's dead now. Where that kid was killed at just a week or 2 ago. Chris, whatever, the Brown kid. It's in St. Louis. Another person today dead behind the hands of 2 police officers. Why? The guy in New York was placed in a chokehold, and they dogpiled him to the ground, pressing his head up all on the ground, killed him. Father of 3. He wasn't even doing anything, minding his business. They told him to stop. He asked them why and threw his hands up, not resisting anything. Now he's dead. So where is this shit going? But I know them people down there, they're tired of that shit. And the stores that they're tearing up, okay, it might be in their neighborhood, but it's on the outring of their neighborhood. Those people probably ain't never did anything for them people. Probably raised them high-ass prices on the store, on the stuff that they might buy. Who knows why they tearing up them stores? It doesn't make it right, but at the same time, they're going to get their point across now. Vigilante style, however it's got to be, people are pissed off. They're tired of people getting killed for no reason. And if it's going to keep happening, like as of breaking news, how the hell is it 2 people are dead in that same neighborhood by the hands of police officers? You don't even trust the police. Like I said, if police do their job, then people might just be like, hey, not mess with them, but go on about their business. But you can't trust the police. It's vigilante style, alpha. It's a new generation of Panthers about to go down. And the baby Panthers, like Pac was saying, new generation of Panthers will arrive. And if people can't get a good, full understanding of what's going on, all it's going to take is one more time, and I tell you to pop off in Mississippi. Let something like this happen in Mississippi, and it's on. It'll be a wrap for the Justice Department. The court system, ain't nobody going to care no more. They're not going to give a damn. They're going to start blowing shit up, and then when they blow stuff up, then people are going to really start crying and asking why.
That's our corrupted justice system for you, though.
It's always been that way. It's been like that since Emmett Till. Some people might not know who he is. Some people might, due to history. But it's been fucked up since then.
You know, hey, we make it work out here, though. You know what I'm saying?
We stick together.
We try to keep a clean nose. We try to keep our noses clean out here.
All the time. You gotta sneeze these motherfuckers out. Like I said, a fly make you slap yourself.
True that. All right, man.